So eventually what you want to do is you want to try apply some strumming patterns. You'll grab your strumming sheet and try a pattern, like say for instance quarter note, 2/8 notes, maybe 4/8 notes, and a quarter note. So down, down, up, down, up, down. So now, and that'll be playing the last one on beat 4. So now you're gonna have to go from beat 4 and then move to the next chord, hit that on the 1. So this is the last step. Actually, after that, you can do 8th notes and 16th notes and get more difficult. But for now, our last step is going to be this. Actually, there's going to be one more step. So here we go. We got 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 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 A sus. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 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 And so on. Kind of repeats. Now, one thing you can do is say you got the pattern going good on D and E, but when you get to the A sus, going to the D, you struggle a little bit. But what you can do is you can do a couple different things. You can do a pattern and measure 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You could do that, or you can do it as half notes, which are really, at this point, you should probably be getting pretty good at be able to transition between the A sus to the D using half notes. So you'll do it like this: the full pattern in pattern 1 and measure 1, and then 2 half notes in measure 2. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 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 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and so on. And then the final thing that you might want to try to do is mix up the patterns. So you have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So maybe you pick another pattern, and then when you move to the next one, so maybe the next one would be 1 and 2. Oh, you're doing the E major. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's your second pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So again, the first pattern's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Second pattern is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it can make it sound a little bit more interesting if you rotate those patterns back and forth. So it'll sound something like this: 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And so on. So yeah, you can just grab whatever patterns you want off the sheet and mix them up. A good idea is to write down those actual patterns on a separate sheet of paper and have them sitting right next to each other, so you don't have one on the top of the page, one on the bottom, and then you forget, oh, what the heck were those patterns, and then you'll have to search through and waste all kinds of time. But of course, you want to memorize those so you don't have to keep looking. And yeah, just rotate those back and forth and experiment with that. And you get done with that, you like that, grab a couple more different patterns and just keep experimenting. And yeah, play along with that backing track. That's going to keep you on time. Plus, it's going to be a lot more fun than just a regular, especially a metronome, but even just a regular beat. It's going to be a lot more fun than doing that because you have actual backing tracks on there. You know, guitars and drums and bass, and it makes it a little bit more fun. But the drum beats are good for if it's a little bit too fast for you. You can slow drum beat down and build up to playing with the backing track. So that's it for this lesson. If you have any questions, then go ahead, shoot them on over, and let me know what you're struggling with. So we'll see you in the next lesson.